Right, on to my next guest that is very, very talented. Now, this young lady who's coming up pretty soon, now, she was born in the former Soviet Union. Now, I won't go into the politics of the former Soviet Union because I just need a whole lot of stuff to read, so I won't go into that. But born in the former Soviet Union. Now, her name is Valentina Iofe, and she is apparently now living in New York and doing pretty good for herself. But in her past, she has avoided of going in the wrong direction. I mean, just completely avoided going the straight way all along. And she disciplined herself as much as she possibly could, like any other human person would. She worked very hard to become who she is right now, and she's become pretty big. Now, because we're going to play Valentina again and again, because she is very talented, and we want to show people what Valentina has vocally, and she's also like acting abilities through the arts of promoting her way and style of music and her songs. So therefore, I won't go into a lot of history about Valentina, but on numerous occasions, by different people, as she was going through her career and other stuff in the music industry, she was told, "You cannot sing," they said to her, "you have no talent." Now, my music teacher said that to me when I was also 14, 15, and that sort of blew him out, because when I was like 18 and 19, I got myself a gold record. I think he was too embarrassed to even say hello. So don't listen to when people say you got no talent, this, that, and the other. That's why I'm against the reality shows of the talent shows, like America's Got Talent, UK's Got Talent, right? And they all got talent, but they're all XYZ, waste of time, and they degrade the artists until they get to where they want to go. And there can only be one winner, and I've said this in my blogs, and I'll keep saying it all the time. Those shows are utterly a lot of waste of time. And again, the winner who's a winner is a winner for how long? That's about it. And everybody else is really just as good, if some of them are not even better. But the winner is the winner, and that's how it goes. Because believe me, I believe in the word, and it's called fixed, because the music industry will always get what it wants to get. Money talks, bullshit walks, as they say. So back to Valentina. So after saying all this stuff to Valentina, she didn't give up. No, she didn't give up. She went on and on and on and on. She became who she is, and she has had many awards. Now, one of the most things that you could be proud of, she is the author of the famous Russian prayer song Standing on the Edge. And it's a song that is actually featured in the movie Standing on the Edge. So you can look that up, and that is something to be proud of. That is a brillianto, if I may say so myself. She's also a prize winner of many international contests and festivals. And Valentina, with nearly 20 years experience in this industry, entertainment business industry, enjoys a judge at numerous festivals as well. So she has gone up a couple of steps higher than not just performing, but also she is asked to go along and judge other people. Now that is something. That means that the person who's asking to do that respects that you know your business. So, because we will be hearing a lot more of Valentina on this show, I won't go into any more history about her, except enjoy what she has to offer us here on the show. Now this particular clip, it's very different from all her other clips, because I've heard a couple of others as well, but this is the one that she sent me. This is the recent one. It's very good. It has kind of special vocal abilities. If you listen, some of it is double tracked, and there is some tones there that really catch your ear if you listen, and that's what makes it different and a little bit more special than the other tracks. So, have you finished, Kim? Yes, I think you have finished, Kim. So, without further ado, we will go on to Valentina. But before we do that, I just like to welcome you here in my abode, which is basically a bit of this.
Welcome to the real world. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
Listen.
You know what's wrong with the world today. Kim, it's just not right. It's not proper. Kim,
It's not your grandma's radio show.
where's it going to stop?
Very good question. This is the young lady in question. Her name is Valentina Iofe. she gorgeous? Also, got a lovely voice. Very talented young lady.
Looking for someone today, seeing people on display, running from myself and pray. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing place. I need her right away. What a lucky day. Life, my heart, we love, never be apart, never be apart. I believe in love. I believe in God. I believe in God. Life, my heart, we love, never be apart, never be apart. I believe in love. I believe in God. I believe in God. I have nothing else to say. I just want you to sway. I just want you to stay. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing place. You and me in my away. What a lucky day. Life, my heart, we love, never be apart, never be apart. I believe in love. I believe in God. I believe in God. Someone today, my heart, on display. Love, never be apart, never be apart. I believe changing place. Love, I believe in God. Someone today, my heart, on display. Love, from myself, never be apart, never be away. You walk away, changing roles and changing place. I need to fly away. What a lucky day. Looking for someone today, seeing people on display, running from myself and pray. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing place. I need to fly away. What a lucky day. Looking for someone today, seeing people on display, running from myself and pray. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing place. You and me can fly away. What a lucky day. Looking for someone today, seeing people on display, running from myself and pray. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing play, changing roles and changing play, changing roles and changing play. You I need it back.
I just want to allude that a little bit there because that's a catchy bit there, and it will make you remember that that is Valentina Iofe. Now, at the end of the day, this is a very talented young lady. There's a lot of stuff there that's happening in the video. She did a lot of moving around. Her voice, her vocals there. I mean, okay, for those who are not familiar with recording techniques, her vocals there were obviously on purposely. I think for the particular song were at least double tracked, if not 3 times tracked. But the impact of it was great. So Valentina Iofe on the Fatsa Fatsa show. We will hear more of Valentina as we progress into the week because she is very talented and she deserves to be aired. She comes from a middle-class household, actually, just to sort of finish off a little bit with Valentina. She is the daughter of an engineer and a biologist. Valentina has really tried from a very, very early age to get into the industry, and she has actually had to fight for the recognition that she has since the early age. She wasn't given anything and everything on a plate, as we say in English. This is the our figure of speech, on a plate. No, she worked for it very hard, and if you read her history here and there, you'll see that her bio says it all. And we'll be talking more about her. In fact, if we're lucky, I always like to get the artists live on the show, and then they can tell us about themselves a lot easier and better than I can. Valentina was the last artist for tonight's show, Nui, and I will just give you a little bit of the chorus of Valentina to get it into your subconscious, because it's quite catchy, her track. And then I will say goodnight to you from now. Actually, I won't bother coming back. I'll say goodnight to you, and I'll leave you with the usual things. Enjoy Valentina on an outtake, as we say in the business. Okay, are you fair with that? Thank you very much.
What a lucky day, looking for someone to
Beautiful.
date.
Absolutely
Seeing people on display, running from myself and praying. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing play. You are near by away. What a lucky day, looking for someone today. Seeing people on display, running from myself and pray. Every time you walk away, every time you walk away, changing roles and changing play. You are near by away.
No, we're not number one. We're the only one. We're the only one. Listen.
You know what's wrong with the world today. It's just not right. It's not proper.
Kim. It's not your grandma's radio show.
Where's it going to stop?
Kim.
It's frightening.
Kim.
I'll be back.